Ayun. Andito na po si Ma'am Dr. Soledad Garibay. Siya po ay magpe-present on application of algal paste technology in aquaculture. Si Dr. Soledad Garibay po ay from the University of the Philippines in Visayas. Welcome po natin siya. Magandang hapon po. Medyo maiiba bigla yung ating topic ngayon. Mula doon sa agrikultura, papasok po tayo sa fisheries. So gusto kong ipakilala sa inyo ang produkto ng aming project. Ladies and gentlemen, si Juan Algae paste. So to start with, may I request next slide please. Next slide please, sir. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Saan po ba? Hindi po yata. Okay. Just a moment. Okay. So what is the role of microalgae in aquaculture? So kung yung mga naririto po na taga-aquaculture, pag sinabi nating microalgae, ito yung maliliit na halaman. Hindi po natin nakikita. Pero nakikita mo sa tubig kulay green, kulay brown. Pag tinignan mo po yan under the microscope, ang daming magagandang maliliit na organismo. So, they belong to the primary producers in any aquatic ecosystems. Makita po natin diyan ang ating sa food chain in aquaculture, yung microalgae plays a very vital role. Ito yung kinakain ng mga copepods, maliliit na mga animals o zooplankton that includes the rotifers. And ito rin ang kinakain ng maliliit na isda dun sa iba, mga babies. Ito yung kinakain nila. And lumalaki sila, they become larvae, develop into, ito na yung malalaki, to grow out, sa grow out system that can be fed for milkfish, for shrimp, green mussels, mud crab, and other aquaculture commodities. So ano ba meron sa microalgae? Microalgae is part of the natural food system, and it is the heart of any aquaculture activities, especially in hatcheries. So, it's very important. So right now, sa panahon natin, siguro nakita naman natin kanina mainit, biglang uulan. Yan. Minsan ang lakas ng hangin. So para dun sa mga aquaculturists, nagiging problema po nila yung ganong changing conditions. Because of adverse weather conditions, ano nangyayari sa culture? This leads to culture crash. Na-mention ko kanina ang importansya ng microalgae. They are the basic food, or the basic feed for the small organisms. So without food, just like us, what will happen to us? We grow weak, and sometimes may death pa, no? Especially dun sa nagugutom talaga. So it's the same with the animals. If you don't feed them, naturally they go weak and sometimes leads to death or mortality. So the immediate solutions in hatcheries when culture collapse is, nowadays, ganito nangyayari. Ang situation, either you get or source out green water or brown water from other hatcheries. Sometimes, yung other hatcheries, nag-collapse din ang culture. So, saan kayo kukuha? Another scenario, once nag-collapse yung culture, what you do is procure inoculum from other source or other hatcheries very far from you. Like yung sa Kalatagan before, na-share nila, nag-collapse yung culture, they have to go to another hatchery which is so far, several kilometers away, just to get inoculum. What else? Yung mga may kaya na hatcheries, they even go to procurement of imported or commercially available algal paste. Kasi po yung ginagamit ngayon. Okay? So our proposed solution to come up with an alternative microalgal feed form that, one, can ensure a steady supply of microalgae as basic feed for the zooplankton like the rotifer or moina for the freshwater, and as direct feed for shrimp larvae. And another, something that can be used as an inoculum to start another batch culture for microalgae. So the algal paste was developed at the Institute of Aquaculture, College of Fisheries and Ocean Sciences, UP Visayas, in Miagao, Iloilo, through the funding of the DOST. And ito na po yung packaging namin. It was applied for patent with number 12018050149. Okay. Umuulan po sa labas. Just imagine, ganyan po yung nangyayari. Kapag nagkukulture kayo sa labas, biglang ganyan, bumababa yung salinity. And then the following day, may problema na po. So, why algae paste? First, it's convenient to use. It's readily available because it is now produced locally. It is economical. Why economical? Because instead of using tons or big containers for your algal culture, pwede nyo na gamitin yon for your larval rearing. Because the tanks intended for microalgae can be used for your larval cultivation. Okay? So medyo mas makakatipid po. Isang aspect po ang mawawala, yung production ng microalgae. Because you can already feed the rotifer using your paste. Okay. And because it's live, it's viable, you can still make use of that to start another culture. Buhay po sila. So pwede mo silang i-reculture, i-revive, and start another culture. So since it's a natural production, there is no preservative added, and therefore the algal paste is eco-friendly. Aside from that, yung shelf life niya kasi 3 months, and after that, kung mag-expire siya, pwede pa siya magamit as fertilizer. Okay, these are the outdoor culture facilities at the university. Laboratory scale pa rin po, hindi pa rin commercial scale, pero eventually, may iba po yan later on. So we use the raceway, plastic bags, concrete tanks, usually painted with white paint. Kasi based sa study, mas maganda yung result ng growth ng algae with white background because of light. So si one algae, sa costings would cost about 600 pesos. And the available species that we culture is Nanochloropsis, Tetraselmis, Chaetoceros calcitrans, and the Chlorella vulgaris, which is a freshwater species from UPLB. Okay. The cost comparison of the locally produced algal paste versus the live microalgae and the commercial paste abroad is this. Yung operating cost po sa culturing microalgae is about 6,000, while yung algal paste about 600, yung presyo po natin per kilo. And the commercially available is about 3,000 to 5,000, depende po sa species yan. Now, wala pa po dyan yung mga permit to procure abroad, yung permission to bring in clearance nila para papasok sa atin, and yung shipment fee. So, in turn, lumalaki po yung cost ng algae kung kukunin sa labas. And to consider yung time, yung duration ng pag-order mo at the time that it would be delivered to your place. Okay? Yung, by the way, yung sa amin po, simple lang, may courier, usually yung LPC, yung ano namin, pinapadala lang sa kanila. And then packaging protocol, yun na lang, makakarating na po doon sa papadalahan namin. Sa Mindanao, nakapadala na po kami, and okay po yung nagamit pa nila. And also doon sa Batangas, and some part also in Visayas. Okay. Yung pong result, simplified lang po, pinapakita lang po dito na using algal paste at saka yung live algae, itong green at saka versus algal paste, 35% and 23%, walang masyadong pagkaiba, no? So, meaning, it is functional. This algal paste can be used as substitute for your live microalgae. So, pwede talaga. And it has been tested several times. So, based sa mga customer feedback, kasi po, dinadala din po namin sa kanila. And so far, maganda naman po yung result. Although meron pong iba na siguro sa pag-apply po sa application ng paste, hindi namin na-demo sa kanila properly, so hindi maganda yung result. Although these were the results from those and that one, from Mr. Alan Alafris. Are you here, Mr. Alafris? From Calatagan, Batangas, using that for the milkfish hatchery. And yun yung isang situation wherein nag-collapse na yung mga nag-culture crash yung kanilang algae, kung saan saan na siya kumukuha. When I saw the algae, it's blue-green na pala, hindi na green. You see, yung blue-green algae, hindi lahat kinakain ng milkfish. Okay. So, sa overseas, it was also been tested and given to Ms. Melendres, a technician. And currently, we're supporting itong hatchery. But right now, ang sa RMG hatchery, since the project has ended, we have to stop for a moment. Here is an interview with Mr. Julius Benagua, a hatchery technician from Iloilo also, and he gave his testimony. Can we try the audio, please? The audio, please. Sir, the audio. Wala. Yung interview po dito was conducted by the TAPI, UST, to validate.
Like for example, na we've been trying
He was being interviewed.
algal paste sa inyo sa Bongol, hatchery. So, ano masasabi mo? Ano mahambal mo para sa algal paste?
Actually, with the algal paste, no,
Okay, sir.
Wala. Okay. Okay, anyway, it was a short interview with Mr. Julius Benagua, and he's giving a testimony that after using the algal paste, he was able to find a solution to that problem that he usually encountered in his hatchery. So, happy siya na even during off-season, nakakulture sila, nakapag-produce man sila ng milkfish. Okay, yan po yung kanilang testimonya. Okay, ito napakita ko naman po the current status.
Okay, sir, pamangkutan ko lang,
UPB
Mr.
has already been established. We have developed the algal concentrator. It's a utility model which can harvest 2 to 3 kilograms of per ton of culture volume. So meron kang, before mga 1:1, ngayon naka 1:3 kami sa production namin ng paste. And it is working acceptable based on our trials, and it performs similarly with the cultured live microalgae. Algal paste can be an alternative feed to live culture, and that algal paste can be used to start a new batch culture, which is very important when there's difficulty in the culture. Okay, here are the technology adapters and collaborators na nakapag-test po, nakapag-demo kami, and conducted short demo training sa kanila. Yung PM, this includes also the academe. May mga estudyante pong lumapit sa amin because they've been using the material, the algal paste as a raw mat in the extraction of some bioactive compounds. And we have De La Salle, yes, that's the MBC in Gimbal, the RMG in Osamis, Overseas Feeds, Rock Finfish in Calatagan, the University of Antique. May mga OJTs po kami na tinuturuan din po namin. And University of Southern Mindanao, and the Ateneo de Zamboanga University. So mostly yung mga academe po, sa research nila yan ginagamit. And we support them kung ano yung mabibigay namin material for them to start up with their studies. So what are we doing now? We are working on the technology transfer to the supporting academe and industry through lecture demo, as I have shown earlier, and now conducting market validation studies para doon sa mga acceptability, kung saan pwede nating dalhin. And before fully commercialized, may mga pre-commercialization pa po na stages. And we are bent to continue to conduct research on the product performance, to innovate and value added sa mga ganon. So, we innovate, we train, we serve. Yun yung slogan. And just want to show you the other potential benefits of the application, the algal paste. Ito po yung sa algal paste, using algal paste can save 40 to 60% because of the cut in the use of facilities. And ito yung species na kinulture na pwede namin ilabas for aquaculture. So aside from aquaculture as feed for milkfish, shrimp, and tilapia hatcheries, the algal paste can serve also, once mag-expire sila after 3 months, can be used as fertilizer. Imimix lang sa soil, pwede pong gamitin fertilizer. Nagawa po yan ng isang estudyante, high school, ng Leon National High School doon sa Iloilo. And maganda po yung result niya, ginamit niya sa onion. And the algal paste can be used as direct feed for livestock, sa mga baboy, manok. Ginagamit nila, minimix nila with the other feeds. Now, as I've said earlier, since algal paste is viable, it's alive, it can be used as an inoculum to start or begin another culture. And pwede yun po sa nutraceuticals or food ingredient and other uses. Actually, tinitingnan po na isang university na gamitin po for medical application. Sana magtagumpay yung estudyante. Sabi ko po sa kanya, napakaganda nung adhikain mo kung magagawa mo yan. Kasi magagamit siya later sa pag-detect ng cancer. Hindi ko na sabihin detail kasi kanyang thesis yun. Anyway, ganun po yung, dami po siyang application. Ito po ang proponent, ako po at saka si Ma'am Letty Ami from the Institute of Processing Technology. She's the one in charge do sa packaging and the quality ng algae. So siya tumitingin yan. And our research staff. So we would like to thank the OST for funding our project and the Institute of Aquaculture for allowing us to use the facilities in the conduct of this research. So, yun lang po ang gusto ko i-present sa inyo para makilala po ninyo kung sino si Juan Algae. Siya ay Juan, dahil tatak Pinoy, dito po sa atin. At sana makilala rin na ibang lugar at saka magamit natin. Willing po kaming tumulong kung kailangan po mag-demo or magbigay po ng mga short talk para po mas maintindihan na ating mga hatchery technicians because not all the hatchery technicians have background on biology, especially pagdating sa mga maliliit na organismo. Salamat po. Magandang hapon po.
Maraming po salamat, Ma'am Sol. Dito po sa ating event ngayon, marami po tayong partner agencies dito ng galing BIFAR. From all regions po tayo, Ma'am Sol. So, po pwede nyo pong, itong ating mga partners na ito, ay po pwedeng kayong i-approach na para mai-practice din dun sa kanilang mga stations or regions.
Thank you.
So, meron po ba kayong katanungan kay Ma'am Sol? Yes.
Yes.
Paki-state lang po ang inyong name at saka yung agency.
Magandang hapon po, ma'am. Ako
Ay.
po si Omar from Region 10.
Okay po, sir?
Gusto ko lang po sanang i-clarify yung sinabi na tungkol sa as a feed additive sa livestock.
Opo.
Gusto ko po sanang malaman kung saan kategorya siya na yung algal paste na nabilong as a protein source ba siya o as a carbohydrate source for the
Parang
livestock?
ginamit po siya parang protein source. Kasi po yung tinest niya po ito, hindi ko lang po pag-mention yung pangalan ng tao kasi hindi ko siya nahingi ng permit. Taga Cebu, ginamit po niya sa mga baboy, sa piggery. Actually, hindi ganun ka-paste. Kasi ito yung paste na ito, mahahawakan mo rin yung algae. Yun po ay actually slurry, ang tawag namin slurry, medyo basa. I-mix dun sa feed niya. At isa pa po, hindi po ito yung marine species kasi ang fresh water lang pwede mo paggamit dahil maalat. Yung marine species, hindi nila yung tatanggapin. So yung freshwater species, ito po yung chlorella. Yung pong chlorella, ito po yung ginagamit po natin kung alam niyo naman po yung sa cherry fir, galing po yan, may chlorella po yan. So yung growth factor duran. So yun yung naging basihan niya na ginamit niya na ang feedback niya sa amin, okay daw, okay. Pero parang sa ngayon po, hindi ko naman namin napagpatuloy. Pero maganda sigurong pag-aralan kasi hindi naman yun ang object of our study kundi sa aquaculture. So maganda. Yung pinakita ko na yung mga potential applications, yan yung other branches na pwedeng pasukan ng raw material na yon. As long as sa amin, production lang, and you can have the paste and you can use that for several applications.
Thank you, ma'am. Salamat.
Thank you, sir.
Ay, mamayang hapon.
Ay, sir. Magandang hapon.
Actually, si Alex Magtulis po ako, no? Bali, taga-Antique, Barbasa.
Alex.
Yes, ma'am, tanong ko lang, no? Ito ba yung algal, ano mo sa paste? Pwede ma-substitute to sa fish pond namin, let's say, sa tilapia na as, kasi right now, we're doing yung nagpapalablab. So, pwede ba siya magamit as substitute for lablab?
Sir, iba po yung lablab, iba po yung microalgae. Yung microalgae po na to, solitary, suspended po sila sa tubig. Ito pong lablab ay iba. Yan yung nagpo-form ng filamentous mat sa ilalim po. Kapag nag-umangat siya, ay hindi kinakain. Kaya nagiging problema rin yung pag once nag-float na sila, tinatanggal. So ito yung mga, may composition po siya na iba't ibang klase, iba't ibang species ng microalgae at may filamentous din. So maraming laman yun, yung lablab. So kung gagamitin mo siya as substitute, sa natural environment po, sa grow out, siguro ang maitutulong niya more on sa quality o ng water quality and bioremediation. Kasi ina-absorb niya po yung anong meron dyan sa pond.
Let's say kasi we're using also yung probiotics, no? Yung mga,
Oo, sir.
So, is it possible na i-mix ito yung
Pwede, sir.
algal?
Kasi kung probiotic, pwede mo siya i-mix dun sa ano.
O
sa-
mga microbes, we're using yung mga microbes mo.
yes, sir. Kung
Pwede
i-mix,
siya.
pwede, possible siya. Pero wala kami research on that. Siguro, pwede nyo testingan, bigyan ko kayo ng sample. I-try nyo lang muna sa maliit na isa-isang area lang muna. Huwag nyo muna ilagay agad sa malaking environment. Kasi po, once na, remember, buhay po siya. So, once na i-expose mo siya sa open pond, posibleng dumami yan. At hindi mo na siya makontrol, iba na yung tutubo. So, dapat po, itry nyo muna kung acceptable doon sa inyong ginagawa. Kung may apply. Pero with regards to application or testing trials ninyo po, pwede po kayo makatulong magbigay ng sample, i-try nyo po muna. Para po mas mabuti. Mahirap po na ibiglain nyo, baka hindi maganda ang result. Pero maganda po yun na try nyo rin.
So more on bali sa hatchery lang siya talaga applicable?
Sa ngayon po ay sa hatchery po ito. Kasi ginagamit po to for the small organisms or small aquaculture commodities.
Okay.
Yes.
So, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you po.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Yes po.
Saan po ba nagpo-fall na family yung algae? Is it a plant or
Plant po siya.
plant siya?
Oo.
Follow-up question na po. Is it true na kasi our family owns a 50 hectares na palaisdaan?
Yes, sir.
Ang mirarason kasi nila pag nag-fish kill o namamatay yung mga bangus is nasusuffocate daw gamit ng lumot. Is it true?
Kasi yung lumot, filamentous sila. Mahahaba yung strands sila. Ang tawag nga niyan, buhok-buhok. Pag nakita mo maramihan na, nagiging, makikita mo agad na nagpo-form sila ng mat. Kuminsan sa mga gilid ng ponds. So, opo, tama yun, nagsusuffocate kasi dahil sa dami nila, nagkakaroon kayo ng algal bloom. Yan po yun na kapag nagkaroon ng ganun, na-cover niya na yung surface, wala na po oxygenation.
May parang ba para makontrol, makat yun? Yun.
Sa ngayon, ang pwedeng magawa, pinaka-practical po, i-harvest yan at ipadry na lang sa gilid.
Okay.
Flushing, sir, para malinis yung tubig nyo.
Okay.
Kasi
Thank you.
malamang meron kayong doon, nagbo-bloom siya.
Okay.
Saan po ba yung lugar ninyo?
Sa Capiz mo.
Sa Capiz, sir. Pag-usapan natin baka kung ano yung pwede natin matulong dyan, sir.
Saan po yung booth niyo, ma'am?
Wala po kami booth, nag-iisa lang ako
Sige
dito.
po, ma'am. Sige.
So, sir, bigyan ko po kayo ng calling card para kung meron, mai-refer po namin sa ibang namin kasama sa aquaculture na nag-specialize naman po sa mga lablab at sa mga plankton po na mga filamentous.
Okay po, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you,
sir.
ma'am.
Thank you po. Wala na po.